you guys, this is the preschool tumbling video and we're focusing on backward rolls and back bending. And if you haven't yet, you should watch the warm-up and stretching video. Enjoy!
First, we're going to start with our backward roll. We're going to start sitting in our tuck sit like we do in our warm-ups. Put our hands by our ears. Make sure you look at your belly. Then you're going to roll back. Make sure you squish the bugs. Land in a tuck stand and then stand up with your arms by your ears. We're going to start in a tuck sit like we do in our warm-ups. And we're going to put our arms up by your ears. And we're going to roll onto our back. And make sure you squish the bugs. And parents, you're going to put your hands on their hips and help them up and over, and then stand up tall. Our next skill is going to be a backward roll on a raised surface. We're going to start with laying on our back, and we're going to slide down until our hands touch the ground. And make sure your fingers are facing towards your shoulders, and make sure your arms are supporting your head and neck. And you're going to bend your knees and use your tummy muscles to roll your legs up and over, and you're going to land in a tuck stand on your feet and then stand up tall. Our next skill is a back bend on a raised surface. We're going to start laying on our back, and we're going to slide down until our hands touch the ground. Make sure your fingers are facing your shoulders, and you're going to bend your knees so your feet are flat on the raised surface. And you're going to push your hips up into the sky, just like that. Make sure you have strong arms. And if your child can't push up by themselves, you can put your hand on their back and help them push up. And then once they're stable, you can move your hand. Once they hold it for 5 to 10 seconds, you're going to come down on your back. And then they're going to roll up and over on their feet, just like that in a tuck stand. And then stand up tall.
For our next skill, we're going to do a bridge back. For this skill, you're going to want to find a wall or a door wherever you're comfortable with your child leaning back on. You're going to start with your feet shoulder width apart. Hands go up nice and tall to the sky. You're going to start leaning back. Make sure to look at the wall. You're going to touch your hands on the surface as far down as you're comfortable going. And then you're going to stand back up nice and tall. For our next skill, we're going to do jump to flat back. You're going to want to use a bed for this skill. You're going to start by stepping forward. Put your arms out in front of you. Go into seated position. Make sure not to lean forward and keep your chest up. Then you're going to jump to your flat back, and as you do so, swing your arms up to your ears. Make sure not to throw your head back. Remember to stay nice and tight and straight.